everybody, welcome to day 7 of Super Smash Bros. Week. This is the last Super Smash Bros. Video in the week. We've made it. I'm probably going crazy by the end of the time. This is all edited and whatnot and uploaded. Right now, haven't started that process yet. I've been recording all these videos in a sequence, as you can tell, since nothing has changed. And the same video's been playing since the first episode. If you haven't noticed that, the same video's been playing since the first episode. It's on the loop. But today we're going to be talking about third-party characters. My top 10 third-party characters that should be brought into Switch. Now you might be thinking, why didn't you just combine this list with yesterday's list? Well, because I think that there are a lot of third parties, and as I was looking at it, there's more and more and more, so I decided to separate them into 2 separate lists. Also because I needed a 7th video. If you hadn't noticed, there's only been 6 videos so far. This is the 7th one. Before I start off with the 10 characters, I want to mention that there's something I think Nintendo should do with Smash Brothers, which is rewarding the third-party people who are supporting the system. You know, companies like Bethesda and Activision have been putting out games, you know, they were there from the beginning, and I think Nintendo should reward that. Some companies like Square Enix already have a character in the game, but some characters don't. So number 10, the Vault Boy and or the original OG classic Doom guy. I don't want modern Doom guy in there. I think that's a little bit too much. But the OG, like, original Doom guy would be a fun character to put in there. Or the Vault Boy from Fallout. And I think Bethesda, again, they've been supporting the Switch a lot. There's quite a few games on here, including Doom. Fallout hasn't made it over yet, but Doom has. And I think it'd be cool to give Bethesda a character. You know, I don't see this being super likely, but like I said, this would be a way to reward Bethesda and be like, hey, you've been supporting us, so you know what, we're going to support you back. I think it'd be fun, and I think Doom Guy and or Vault Boy, I think either one would make a really good addition. Plus, Dennis would go apeshit if Vault Boy was in this game, I think. The Power Suit Mech thing could also be in here, but I think that's like too human. I don't want like a Snake situation going on again. Number 9, the same way that I think Bethesda, Ubisoft has been supporting this a lot, and I think Rayman, God forbid, I can't believe I'm about to say this, the Rabbids. Ubisoft made a Mario game. The Rabbids were in it. I don't like the Rabbids. I really, really don't like the Rabbids. I would prefer Rayman to be in it, but I just kind of feel like the Rabbids are going to happen. I don't know why. It's like this dark shadow over me that just makes me think the Rabbids are coming in Super Smash Brothers, and I'm not happy about it. I don't want this to be a thing, but I feel pretty likely like it's going to happen. So yeah, the Rabbids, please be Rayman, but probably the Rabbids. Number 8, Yuka and Laylee from Yooka-Laylee. Platonic. You know, Rare Studios, which is now Platonic, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the original Rare is up to. Don't care. Pirates? I'm not a fan. But yeah, Platonic supported, or the people behind Platonic, supported Nintendo for years, and Nintendo one day was just like, hey, let's just not pay for our controlling share of Rare, and then Microsoft bought it, and since then, we've got nothing from Rare. Well, I think we got Viva Pinata in that time, but you know what I mean. It's just really disappointing, and I would love to see Platonic foster that relationship with Nintendo again, and us get to a point where they could be making Donkey Kong Country games, and getting some of their old franchises back, and doing some of that stuff. I don't think it's likely, due to the nature of how Nintendo works, and I don't know if Platonic even wants that. But I think Yuka and Laylee being in this game would be fun. You know, it supports the indies, and I think Nintendo is about that, and they really seem to be pushing that. So maybe, you know, if we can't get Banjo-Kazooie, throw in Yuka and Laylee. Number 7, kind of building off that same idea, Shantae. You know, WayForward has been here for a while. They've been supporting. Shantae has been, her first game was on, I believe, the Game Boy Color. So Shantae has been around for a while, and she's always been on Nintendo platforms. She's come to Switch. So I think it'd be a cool character to throw in there. Plus, Shantae's a really fun character. You know what I mean? It's with the transformations and all this, there's a lot you can do with that kind of a moveset. And again, I want indies to be supported and shown off by Nintendo, and putting them in Smash Brothers is the next logical step in my opinion. Number 6, this character does not deserve to be in here as much as the other characters on this list, but I love this character, so I put him in here. Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, Spyro the Dragon. I really love Spyro. It's a fun game. I know what you're saying. Well, there's really not been a good Spyro game on Nintendo platforms because, you know, the first 3 were PlayStation games. But with Crash Bandicoot's Insane trilogy coming, and there's been rumors that there's a Spyro trilogy happening, and I really hope so because I really want to play those games again. But if that is going to happen, I feel like it's likely to come to Switch since the Insane trilogy did, even if it's a year after it comes out everywhere else. It puts Spyro in. He doesn't really deserve to be here, I think, as much as everybody else, but it'd be cool, right? I don't know. I like Spyro. Number 5, Bomberman. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Konami. I think that's pretty clear that no one right now is the biggest fan of Konami. But Bomberman, if they're going to add somebody in, I think he deserves to be in it. I don't want to see Snake back. I don't want that to happen. And I'm going to just pretend that the Bomberman people have nothing to do with any decision that happened to Kojima. That's probably true. I probably don't have to pretend that. That's probably 100% true. But either way, we're just going to pretend that Bomberman isn't a Konami character. Bomberman doesn't even be a Konami character. I might have all these facts incorrect, but I'm pretty sure he is. I'm not going to research it. Yeah, Bomberman would be cool. He's a legacy character. He's great. I think that really is one of the only characters missing from like that Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man thing that they got, Mega Man thing they got going on. I mean, Bomberman's not as classic as Pac-Man, Mega Man, Sonic, and Mario, but you know. Number 4. Now we're getting insane. That's a joke. Don't get that in a second. Number 4 is Crash Bandicoot. I know Crash has been basically a... Well, Crash was the mascot for Nintendo for a while. But you know who else was a mascot for a company Nintendo didn't like so much? Sonic. And he's in the game now. And the Insane Trilogy's coming to Switch. So come on, Crash Bandicoot, it'd be so cool. Could you imagine having Mega Man, Pac-Man, Sonic, Mario, and Crash in the same game? Really? That'd be so much fun. It'd be amazing. Crash deserves to be in this. Crash deserves to have new games. Oh god, I can't even think about this. It's too much, and it's not gonna happen. That probably not, but like, oh, we got Cloud. We got just listen. Crazy things have happened. Right? Let me have this. Number 3, and I'm surprised this character ended up where he is because he was much higher on this list when it was a combined list. But I added in some characters that I think are more important to me personally. Shovel Knight is at number 3, and I actually think this character, out of any third-party character, is the most likely to be brought into Super Smash Bros. I really think that Shovel Knight probably did pretty well in the Smash ballot, and I do think Nintendo's going to look at that for who they're picking in this game, because why wouldn't they? I've always had my suspicion that that was for the next Smash Bros. Game, and not for the one that we got, with Bayonetta being the only character that got in. I think that's true. So I think Shovel Knight did pretty well. Personally, I voted for him at least once. I voted for King K. Rool as well. He was different reviews. I don't know if it counts, but I did it. But yeah, I think Shovel Knight would be great. I think he's the best representative for the indie scene for Nintendo. And he's got an amiibo. Come on. It'd be great. I mean, he would be another sword, well, shovel user, but sword user, and I understand we have a lot of those, but I don't think there would be many people going, oh no, Shovel Knight's in this game, boycott. You know, I think it's good, it's cool, and Yakult Games, I'm sure, would be down for it. So put Shovel Knight in there. Number 2, like I said, this is personal for me. My favorite game is Okami, and I would love to see Amaterasu be in this game. And I don't find it likely, even though it is coming to Switch and it was on Wii, and I'm literally going to buy this game. I have this game on Wii, I have this game on PS4, and I'm going to buy it on Switch when it comes out. I want Amaterasu in this game. I don't find it likely, I don't think it's going to happen, but she's up here because I love this character, and I really would want her in here. Amaterasu would have a moveset unlike anything we've seen. It'd be an amazing character, and if Capcom's going to have a third representative, I think Amaterasu is a pretty good choice. But, hey, that's real far off and really far-reaching for me. I admit that, but I would love to see Amaterasu in this game. And the number 1 character that could ever be included in Smash Bros. At this point, I think, is Banjo-Kazooie. I know, Microsoft owns Banjo-Kazooie, but they've stated that they would be willing to work with Nintendo before, and how amazing would it be to get Banjo and Kazooie in Smash? This would even be a good way for Microsoft to be like, hey, we're making a Banjo 3E, you know, or, I don't know, I just want to see Banjo-Kazooie return to Nintendo consoles. And if this could foster some deal between Nintendo and Microsoft to have that character show up on Nintendo franchises again, even if it's a game Microsoft makes for both the Switch and the Xbox, none of this is going to happen. This is super crazy. Aside from characters like Shovel Knight or Crash Bandicoot, I really think Banjo-Kazooie even more so, because they were supposed to be in Smash N64. they didn't get put in. And I think, unfortunately, that happened because, you know, we never got them in because they're gone now. And I think it'd be great to see Banjo-Kazooie in here again with all the Nintendo characters again. I want it to happen a lot. I don't think it will, though. So, on that somber note, those are my top 10 third-party characters, guys. Thank you so much if you've been watching all these videos this week. Just recording this, it's been a little bit tiring. I haven't edited it yet, obviously, but I'm assuming I'm going to be dead by the end of the week because just uploading recaps every week, and it's only been 2 weeks, has been, you know, difficult for me. You know, I'm not used to getting back into the swing. I'm still getting back into the swing of things as far as uploading every week. But I think this is a good idea. I want to talk about Smash Brothers, and I thought this was the best way to do it because or else we'd have months of videos of Smash Brothers. And I don't think that's something I wanted to do. I just wanted to make all these videos, get them out there as quickly as possible. They're shorter videos. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hey, you know, if you subscribed, if you've commented during the week, I appreciate it. If you've watched one or all the videos, I appreciate it. Even if you haven't watched any of the videos. I don't know why I appreciate that, but I guess I do. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, favorite, subscribe, comment. What third-party character do you want to see? And I swear to God, if I see Goku, or Shrek, or Steve from Minecraft, I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to be very, very annoyed. So don't do it. Thanks for watching.